Happy Tuesday, everyone. Meteorologist Kaylee Bowers here. What to expect for the rest of the day? Plenty of sunshine. Those temperatures are warming up. We're back to the low 80s for this afternoon, so feeling a lot more like the beginning of September rather than the end of September. But pull out your smartphone, scan that QR code where you can see your pet's photo right here on WTOL 11 and also on WTOL 11 Plus. You already know it is a green paw kind of day, tracking lots of sunshine. Those temperatures continue to stay fairly mild, those upper 70s and low 80s. As far as your pet photo goes, this is what we're looking at. We have sweet little Winston right there. Look at Winston's sweet little eyes. He's like, we really get to go for a walk for today. It's gonna be nice and sunny. Winston, you can get outside, go get that treat, get that pup cup, whatever plans you have. Just, oh my gosh, absolutely adorable. I love this time of day, showing your pet photos. It just makes me so happy. Now tonight, maybe wait a little bit as far as cooling down for the pups for this evening, eventually dropping back down to mid 50s later on to those nighttime hours with those mostly clear skies. I wish we were tracking rain, but we are not tracking rain for a while. And you already guessed it, the bus stop for tomorrow, plenty of sunshine. Those temperatures will be in the low 60s right around that morning commute. And then picking the kids up from school, warming up just a little bit, upper 60s, low 70s, so feeling more like the beginning of October, but enjoy that because we're going to be seeing those 80s back in the forecast later on this week. Pinpoint your hometown, this is what to expect for the rest of the day. Plenty of sunshine. Those temperatures go from the upper 70s and the low 80s, dropping back down overnight to those 50s and those 60s, and we're not seeing a cloud in the sky until tomorrow morning, and even then, plenty of sunshine expected. However, tomorrow, like I mentioned, those highs only in the low to mid 70s for tomorrow afternoon. We'll see a few clouds increase throughout the evening into those nighttime hours, but don't let that deceive you. We are not tracking any rain for the next week. But what we are tracking, those earlier sunsets. Our sunset for tonight, right after 7:15. And remember, today is the last day of September. I want to look ahead towards the end of October, a month away. Our sunset by then will be right around 6:30. So we're gonna be losing a little over 2 minutes and 30 seconds worth of daylight for the entire month of September. Every single day, a little bit less and less daylight. And by Halloween, our sunset is around 6:30. We are tracking two different hurricanes. The first one, Hurricane Umberto, as of now, still a Category 1 hurricane, staying way out in the Atlantic, eventually downgrading to a tropical depression later on tomorrow. And the second one is Hurricane Imelda. Eventually will categorize to a Category 1 or Category 2 hurricane later on this week before downgrading to a tropical system and eventually staying out into the Atlantic throughout the rest of the week and also into the weekend. So we are watching two systems not making landfall, which will be very nice. Not making landfall, but still could impact the East Coast and the Southeast Coast as far as the waves and the wind go. So of course, if you have loved ones along the East Coast, they could be impacted from either of these systems, however, not making landfall. One thing I know a lot of people are talking about, the leaves. And remember, it's been very dry. Almost every single state in the continental United States experiencing some kind of drought. So making the leaves a little bit more colorful, already falling off the trees. But as far as our current fall foliage report, the Northeast, right along the U.S.-Canada border, along the mountains, from the Rocky Mountains, the Cascades, the Pacific Northwest, starting to see some moderate, high, some places already at their peak color. And before you know it, some places we'll start to see that past peak color. I mean, places in Alaska are already past peak. But for us here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan, it's going to be developing within the next few weeks where we start to see those bright, vibrant colors. But it's not feeling a lot like fall. Low 80s today, low to mid 70s for tomorrow and Thursday. Low 80s by Friday, mid 80s return for the weekend. And then next week, slowly dropping back down. You can see temperatures by then in the mid 70s, but our average highs in the upper 60s and still above average temperatures are expected from October 8th to the 14th, looking to be fairly mild. So it's going to be a warm October. Now, if you love all this information, you can have it sent directly to your devices. Just search WTOL 11 Weather in the App Store. It's a free download and it's compatible with Apple and Google Play. And there's so much wonderful information, including your interactive radar, your hour-by-hour forecast, your extended forecast. Plus, you can submit your photos and videos to be showcased right here on WTOL 11 and also on WTOL 11 Plus. And speaking of videos, how about personalized weather forecast videos sent from us here on the weather team directly to your devices? So go check that out. Something else to check out, Toledo's #1 digital weather show, Off the Radar, hosted by myself and meteorologist Ryan Weekman. What are our radar rangers doing this week? Well, I'll tell you what, last week's episode was all about fall, getting ready for the first few days of fall, corn mazes. We have a brand new episode dropping tomorrow at 10:15 on WTOL 11 Plus and also on YouTube. This will be another cool episode you definitely don't want to miss. But if you happen to, you can watch it on your schedule on Fire Stick, Apple TV, and also on Roku. Let's check out this holiday countdown because we are about a month away from Halloween, 33 days until daylight saving time. Turkey Day is coming up, 58 days away, and the first day of winter. Whew, just saying that. 82 days away with that average high of 38 degrees. Not ready for that at all. And we're not tracking any temperatures in the 30s, maybe double them, almost triple them. Highs in the low 80s today, low to mid 70s going on into Wednesday and Thursday. Still plenty of sunshine for the rest of the week. Now the weekend, you guessed it, more sunshine is on the way. Highs in the mid 80s, staying in the mid 80s for Monday. And then looking ahead towards Tuesday, finally a slight chance for a few isolated showers possible. Temperatures by then in the mid 70s. Have a great rest of your day.